The family of an Iranian man say they're worried if he's deported from Canada, he could be killed back home. Kavus Sufi is now on a hunger strike in Toronto. Today, his supporters gathered to express their concern for his well-being. Jeff Semple reports.
If my uncle goes back, he can't come back to Canada.
Lindsay Detention Center is a newly built maximum security facility at a time when social benefits are cut, educational programs abandoned, healthcare neglected. It is sad to see where our society goes, to see hundreds of human beings, migrant workers, refugees, undocumented people being buried alive. Isn't this worse than execution for those who escaped the tyranny for freedom?
It's September, the time of the year known to be filled with excitement and anticipation as kids of all ages get ready for a new school year. But for Hissam, a 16-year-old student, things don't feel quite the same. While Hissam's classmates are gearing up for another bracing year of high school, Hissam is having difficulty comprehending what is going on in his life. As other students go back to school to greet old friends, he may be returning only to see them for the very last time. 2 years ago, when Sarah and Hissam arrived in Canada, they thought that their nightmares were finally over. They thought that they had finally escaped from a country dictated by a regime that knew nothing about humanity. They thought that they had finally escaped from a country that viewed women as slaves, servants, or just merely objects. They were wrong. Coming to Canada didn't eradicate their nightmares. In Canada, it is true that under the law everyone is deemed equal, but you must fight to make it a reality. It is true that Canada values human rights, but to make them apply to you, you have to fight the bureaucrats who see you as just another name or merely a number. For 2 years, Sarah battled through all the obstacles and struggles in her way. To prove that in Iran, human rights do not exist, that for women in Iran, life is a constant hell. What message are we giving Hissam to take back home? That human rights are a lie? That Canada is not the same land of hopes that people around the world believe it to be? Hopeless, and the sky may appear dark for Sarah and her son, but for people like Kavus Sufi, a deportee a few months ago, and a couple other human rights activists who helped him stay in Canada, there is always hope. Kavus took the lead and created the group No Deportations to Iran. This group aims to convince the immigration administration to stop all deportations to Iran. They believe that until the moment that deportees board the airplane, there is always something that can be done to reverse the flow. What a heartwarming story it is to hear about a man who was once looking for refugee status and is now helping others to find it. An unwanted man is now becoming a pillar to protect human rights in Canada. This group wishes that there were more people who believe that a small action could save someone's life.